Good morning. Hello, you all. You ready to sing? Let's sing. Yes, yes. Right.
Holy, holy, holy ground. We are standing on holy ground. Love and light and joy abound. We are standing on holy ground. Holy, holy, holy ground. We are standing on holy ground. Love and light and joy abound. We are standing on holy ground. Holy, holy, holy ground. We are standing on holy ground. Love and light and joy abound. We are standing on holy ground. Holy, holy, holy ground. We are standing on holy ground. Love and light and joy abound. We are standing on holy ground.
One more time.
Holy, holy, holy ground. We are standing on holy ground. Love and light and joy abound. We are standing on holy ground. Holy, holy, holy ground. We are standing on holy ground. Love and light and joy abound. We are standing on holy ground. Oh, here we are on holy ground. Happy, very warm Sunday. And welcome to the Salt Lake Center for Spiritual Living, where transformation happens. I'm Linda Brewer, and I'm grateful for the privilege I have of welcoming all of you here in the room and all of our love streamers on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all please say hello so we know you're there and reach out to each other. I was going to say, if only there were a camera showing you all waving at you. Our center is a spiritual community that teaches a philosophy for daily living based on spiritual principles and practices that are universal among religions. We honor every pathway by which people seek to know and connect with the divine, and we work on our individual consciousness so that we can help make the world a better place. So if you believe that, and if you're willing to recommit, I invite you to join me in saying our promise statement together. We promise to embody love, compassion, and kindness everywhere we go, and to be the peaceful presence we want to experience in this world. We recognize the divine oneness in everyone and everything, including all living creatures, Mother Earth, and the universe. We promise to be generous, sharing our time, talent, and treasures as we serve from the highest truth that love is the way. Recognizing and embodying this love for all, we help create a world that works for everyone. Thank you. Our practitioners serving today are Jim Ferris, sharing a reading and a time of sacred silence before our centering music and then his lovely prayer. And Sue Gardner, who stepped up because Hildreth wasn't feeling well this morning. She will be in high watch throughout the service, knowing the best and highest is unfolding as we share this sacred time together. Remember, we have a 9:30 book study in the first floor retreat, where you have the opportunity to dive more deeply into the book that we're studying for the month, or in this case, for 2 months. That book this time is The Anatomy of Awakening. Reverend Cindy's holding it up right there, by Dr. Sue Morter. All of you are welcome. You do not need to have read the book in order to attend the book study. And it is led by Burnell Smith, our board president. And this month, special guests have been dropping in, Reverend Cindy, and I think Megan will be doing that next week. So check that out. It's a great way to make some new friends and get to know people a little better than we have the opportunity here on Sunday morning. All right, is there anyone here with us for the first time? If so, if you're brave and willing to raise your hand, we would love to welcome you. All right, if you'll keep your hands up just for a minute, because a gift is being brought to you. And thank you for choosing to be with us. I think that's it, Iris. And we just are so very glad you chose to be here this day, and we affirm for you and for everyone here that you will experience a blessing here this morning. So thank you very much. All right, and I realize I forgot to say that Reverend Cindy's talk today on our theme of free and whole, with a W, is Who I Am Reflects How I Am. And our special music today, is he here? Okay, I didn't see him, okay. Oh, there he is! Burnell Washburn. Can't wait to hear what you have to share with us this morning. Thank you. All right, as I share the highlights of what's coming up, which is always a lot, I remind you that you can find out all of this stuff 24/7 on our website, spirituallyfree.org, or there are flyers on the wall out there. And in the lobby, we have an amazing hospitality team who can answer your questions for you. On the website and out there, you can put in a prayer request, you can donate money, you can sign up for stuff that's happening. So just allow, and the great thing is if you do it here, the hospitality team can answer questions. Takes us a little longer when you email those to us. So anyway, all right. Today during the service, our practitioners are going to be doing what we call our wall of prayer, offering a quick in-person prayer for everyone who so desires. This will be during the time that is normally Reverend Cindy's prayer, but this will be a time for everyone to have their own prayer, so it can be a transformational experience. I encourage you to take advantage of that. And next Sunday, following her, what I'm sure will be awesome talk, our guest speaker, Megan Silito, will be offering another one of her amazing workshops. This one is called Aliveness is Our Compass. This is an opportunity to stop trying to fix yourself and instead experience and express the awesomeness of the authentic self that you already are. So please take advantage of that. A light lunch will be served before the thing starts. And our LGBTQIA plus and allies group, Pride Haven, will have, I'm getting good at that, right? Will have its regular monthly meeting on the 25th at 11 o'clock in the Retreat Center, and everyone is welcome. Please share that with your friends who you think might benefit from having a good support group. So, all right. And normally we have our Friday experience on the fourth Friday, but since the fourth Friday this month is the 24th, which is that very unique Utah holiday, Pioneer Day, known to some, as Pie and Beer Day. Not us, of course, but anyway. Because of that, the Friday experience will be on the 31st instead. From 6 to 7, it's featuring a sound bath with Rochelle. How do you say her last name? Greetham. Okay. Rochelle, just like it looks. I thought it was probably harder. Okay. The VIP tickets are selling quickly for our Spark event that's happening on August 29th. This event features keynote speaker Reverend Dr. Michael Bernard Beckwith. You may know him from Oprah or The Secret or other things. He's amazing. We will also have Christiana Turner, Charles Holt, and Megan Silito there. VIP tickets give you front 2 row seating and a seat at the speakers' tables during lunch. So if you need help signing up for that, the hospitality team can help you, or you can do it on the website. All right? So this is that time where I always remind you that our center was founded on, and it is grounded in prayer. Our professional prayer practitioners are always ready to pray with you, to know the highest truth for you in anything that may be going on in your life where you're having a hard time seeing that there is a divine purpose in it. Let our practitioners pray with you. They will know it for you until you can experience and know it for yourself. So right now I invite you to settle in, allow Jim's reading, our sacred silence, and the centering music to connect you with that spirit that lives within each one of us, and then Jim will lead us in prayer.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We have a good reading today. It's adapted from Dr. Sue Morter's book, Anatomy of Awakening, and from the book, The End of Your World by Adya Shanti. We are living in a time when ancient wisdom and quantum science are finally meeting, revealing a greater truth, a divine truth with a capital T. That truth is that there is only one reality, a reality that includes both the physical and the divine. We are not separate from it. We are each intertwined in its creation. In fact, we are the creation, and ultimately, we are also the creator. We are the living bridge between heaven and earth, and an even deeper truth is that there is only heaven. At the moment that our consciousness wakes up from its dream of separation, there is a great sense of relief. Some people will start laughing or crying or have some other sort of deep emotional release as they begin feeling the relief of finally being outside their dream state. This awakening is sort of like your first spiritual kiss, your first real kiss of reality, your introduction to the truth of who and what you are. In the deepest sense, this honeymoon is an experience of complete and utter non-resistance. Within this non-resistance, life flows wonderfully and beautifully, almost magically. Things show up when they need to show up. Decisions are made without actually deciding them. We deeply experience our oneness, who we truly are. As we enter the sacred silence, I invite you to reflect on the magnificent truth of who you really are.
In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for this precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God, I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments, and I hear all that could never be said. And right here in this holy silence, I find God. I find God. I find myself.
In that silent space that lives within, I am grateful for that peace, that joy, that love that binds all life as one. The beautiful morning and the birds waking us up, the gorgeous blue Utah sky, the amazing mountains, friendly neighbors, goodness, starting again after the new dawn. In this silent space, I know much good for our community, and relish the times that we can meet and celebrate life together. Feel that wholeness, that joining of oneness into the one. I'm so grateful for the people that make the service happen, the beautiful music, the inspiring words of the talk for the day, knowing this week starts off like every week in that space within, each and every day going forward. I bless this service along with the one divine spirit that contains all, knowing full well what needs to be heard and acted upon happens easily and effortlessly when we go to that space within to feel the love and the guidance. Together we say, and so it is.
Thank you, Jim. Well, I certainly wanted to point out that having Sophie step up and sing lead today and leading us along has been great. Delanne will be back in a couple of weeks, but it's nice to give her some family time camping, even in this hot. It's great to have Sophie here. Also, welcome back, Jordan McKinney. Yeah, Jordan. Awesome drummer. I'm going to invite you to sing along with us as we sing this song. For this month, the community song is All That I Need to Be Free.
I'm a vagabond on a well-worn path of trials and tribulations. I was blind to everything except what's wrong. I was caught between some I shine because I am the light. I fly because I am freedom. I know because I am wisdom. I arise because I am power. I give because my heart is full. I'm free to be all of me because God has made me and God has given me all that I need to be free. I dance because I am joy. I love because I am love. I live because I am life. I shine because I am the light. I fly because I am free. I know because I am wisdom. I arise because I am power. I give because my heart is full. I'm free to be all of me because God has made me and God has given me all that I need to be free. God has given me all that I need to be free.
Yeah. Thank you. It's my pleasure to introduce our special music today. No, it's not an oxymoron. Did you know that there is such a thing as conscious hip hop? Did you know? Did you know? I'm so thrilled to have this gentleman share his gift with us. For 18 years, he's been creating music and producing music and events. He's part of the Utah Arts Alliance. He's a dear friend of this center, even though we don't see him enough. Let's welcome back Burnell Washburn.
Aloha, family. It's so good to be here. Even though you don't see me enough, I see you guys almost enough tuning in to the Love Stream every Sunday, and it's been so enriching to my life to have something beautiful to listen as I'm chilling on a Sunday with beautiful music, amazing musicians, and so much wisdom to keep circulating in my field throughout the week. And a quick story too is these prayers actually worked. Like, I pray every day in every way, and I submitted a prayer request online to have somebody help me pray for something that I was kind of struggling with for quite a while. And one of those things was a car. I was just having so much. I had like 3 cars in a row break down, and I was just struggling to have a good working car so I could play with my daughter and go to the mountains and share my music. And I submitted a prayer request, and then I let it go, and I completely detached. And I was like, you know what? I'm actually totally whole and complete without a car. Doesn't mean anything about me whether I have one or not. And I actually am so grateful that I have these legs, and I love walking, and I'm actually good right now. I'll get a car whenever. And then a few days later, beautiful, nicest car I've ever had, came into my field, and I feel like the practitioners holding that knowing with me really assisted. So deepest gratitude from the center of my heart. Conscious hip hop is rhythm and rhyme, is casting spells. And as we speak, so we create. So abracadabra. And that's why they call it spelling. It's magic when we're writing and we're speaking. And when it's put into rhythm and rhyme, it has a powerful way of going deep into the subconscious. That's how we all memorize the ABCs so easily. It's like a nice little pattern. It's a rhyme. It's a rhythm. It's a melody. It goes deep into our subconscious. So knowing that, I started being more mindful of the spells that I was casting. And rather than using my music in negative ways, I started using it to pray and to speak beautiful vibrations into the world that hopefully will be amazing for all of us if they do get stuck in your head. So thank you for listening. This first one is going to be a little flute invocation to open up this space. And it's a blessing to all directions, love in all directions, peace in all dimensions, omnipresent bliss everywhere in this beautiful, self-harmonizing universe that is so divinely orchestrated. Thank you to the spirit of the woodpecker for showing us the flute, and all of the beautiful elders and ancestors that have brought this medicine to enrich our lives. Sending these vibrations out in all directions to bless all future generations as well. And it has the totem of the duck, so hopefully this medicine helps us be like water off a duck's back and let go of things just a little bit quicker. We came here to feel all the feels and feel the full spectrum, and a lot of our suffering is totally unnecessary because we hold on to stuff for a little bit too long. So think like a duck, water off a duck's back. Next time you get upset about something, maybe you can just let it go, because this life is precious and beautiful. Aho. Here we stand, strong on sacred land. Honor the divine, creator I am. Consciousness expressing, constantly expand with open hearts. Here to do our part and lend a hand in service to the Aina. Learning from the children, living in alignment, burning with the feeling. Love for ancestors, brothers and our sisters. Rising up as one as we become ascended masters. A Taurus field infinitely, giving and receiving, stories rewritten, living now in freedom, everything sagrada. Sip the holy water, fly through Father's sky, sun shining on our daughters. Oneness, sinking to the rhythm as the drum hits, blooming in the lotus, glowing open as the sun hits. in harmony with nature from the ocean to the forest, nourished by the universe, eternally supported. Oneness, sinking to the rhythm as the drum hits, blooming in the lotus, glowing open as the sun hits, in harmony with nature from the ocean to the forest, nourished by the universe, eternally supported. We are paradise, free to squeeze the juice from pomegranates, blessed to speak our truth and walk in peace upon this planet. With every heartbeat, God speak through our creation, raising our vibrations, stay elated in this magic, grounded in the soil, surrounded by the essence of life force, gorgeous, astounded by this presence. Thank you. I love you. Pray to always stay humble. Pachamama, great spirit, may you always keep these cups full. Oneness, sinking to the rhythm as the drum hits, blooming in the lotus, glowing open as the sun hits, in harmony with nature from the ocean to the forest, nourished by the universe, eternally supported. Oneness, sinking to the rhythm as the drum hits, blooming in the lotus, glowing open as the sun hits, in harmony with nature from the ocean to the forest, nourishing the universe, eternally in service. Aho.
Thank you, Burnell. We can all go home now. That was the sermon. His ministry is his word and his music and that flute. Whew. Yeah, beautiful. Let's give him some more love. Yeah. Welcome, everyone, to this July of Free and Whole. And you heard my talk title is Who I Am Reflects How I Am. In other words, our outer experience reflects the state of our consciousness more than our circumstances. I'm going to dig into that. So this book of the month, Anatomy of Awakening by Dr. Sue Morter. I did a book study a couple of months ago with my friend Reverend Cindy Ambrose. And I knew the moment Dr. Sue had a new book coming out that I was all for it. I was there. Because you all know that I'm a very big proponent of the energy codes. In fact, I did all her work at the same time I did my training to be a minister. I did her work it's called the energy codes. So I'm a master trainer of that work. And the moment she came into this book, what I recognized in this book is, now she's profoundly gifted in bridging and talking about the bridging of science and spirituality. She puts it in a way that I can really understand it. But in this next book, she's channeled something different. And now, next time I see her, which will be in October, I'm probably going to see her and say, hey, Rev, because she has just come into the mystical realm. But I want to talk about this. Have you ever noticed that two people can be going through the exact same experience and have very different perspectives of what that experience is? It happens in your own home with your brothers and sisters. It happens in our community. It happens in our world. So I didn't know I was going to do this, but I think I need to pepper into my talk what I experienced yesterday. And that is, Mel was there. Delianne was there. Some of our singers were there. I went to protest at the proposed ICE facility. Yes, it was 100 degrees. And people couldn't really understand why we're still out there when it's been noted in the news that they're going to be selling that facility. But you know what? It's not sold yet. It's still a possibility that that can happen. And until that is not happening, every week there are protesters out there. So here I am, and these are the circumstances in the world. We know what's happening with ICE, including last week, another Mexican-American gentleman got killed. A couple weeks ago, some of the speakers, these young people, so very well spoken, talked about their father being taken away 3 weeks ago, here in Utah. So I am not going to ignore what's happening. However, when I show up to something like this, I'm going to see it through my own lens, my own consciousness. Now, this is what I noticed yesterday. A lot of hope. A lot of people that were standing there in the heat, that have a perspective that there's something that we can do about what's taking place. We're not victims of what's happening. We're there to show up and say, no, this is not what we want. My perspective, my view of this, I was so inspired by these young people that spoke to us yesterday. So inspired that I know that they are going to be the voice that changes this world. I also showed up yesterday because I'm part of the progressive clergy group. And Pastor Curtis got to make a statement on behalf of our group. So I'm going to keep showing up. So while I'm talking about this, the context of consciousness that I speak of is the awareness, the beliefs, the expectations, or our state of mind in which we perceive and respond to all of life. You see, consciousness is really the reality of our relationship to life. There's these collective beliefs, assumptions, thoughts, feelings, and spiritual understandings that we come together with, but consciousness is what expands our relationship to life. Think of it this way. Do any of you like stained glass? Yeah, love stained glass windows. I have had friends in the past that produced beautiful works of art with stained glass. I tried it for a second. It wasn't my thing. Wasn't good at breaking that glass, but within a stained glass, in order to appreciate the beauty of it, you need light to filter through it. The light that filters through it is all the same. It's all the same, but the way the light goes through the different colors of the glass makes different colors on the ground or on the wall. That's your consciousness. If you have a consciousness of blue, you're going to get blue. If you have a consciousness of yellow, you're going to get yellow. That's why it's really important to understand that your life reflects how you are, where your consciousness is. If you ever wonder why you can't get past a particular challenge in your life, you got to go look at your consciousness. If you think, well, I have all these tools and I've learned all these things, and yet I'm still whatever it is. I'm still not healthy. I'm still not having abundance in my life. I'm still not having good relationships, blah, 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 whatever it is for you, then you've got to trace it back to your consciousness. It all starts there. So, Science of Mind has taught me this. not just what I think out pictures in my life. It's more than thinking, you guys. That's why I'm really harping on consciousness. So I've been on my bike before, riding my bike, and had a little fleeting thought of, oh, don't hit a rock, you'll go down. That's not my consciousness. That's just a little fleeting thought. But I do know people that have in their consciousness that they are accident prone. And you know what? Those folks do hit the rock and they do go down. Because that is what they're creating from. You got to know the difference between a fleeting thought. We all have them. We all catch them. There's this thing called universal mind. What do you really want to take into your life? Those fleeting thoughts of fear and separation and not enoughness and the world is bad and the world is wrong? No, that's not what I want to create my life from. So, Dr. Seuss reminds us in this book that us awakening isn't about finding something new. It's about embodying what we already are. And what we already are is miraculous. It's bright. It's big. Megan said about 3 weeks ago, are we going to live in the small room or the big room? I keep thinking about that when she said that. Yeah, ooh, that's a small room thought, Cindy. Am I really going to stay in that small room or going to live in my big life? So consciousness creates our experience. Ernest Holmes teaches us that we do not attract what we wish for. We attract the experience that we embody and we believe. What do you believe about yourself? If you're not sure, look at your life. Look at your bank account. Look at your relationships. Look at the things that challenge you over and over again. You're believing that's true. Look, when I was in, Mom, maybe it was 3rd grade, Mom? My mom's here. We lived in Florida and they tested me in mathematics to see where I fit in. And I come from a family of gifted mathematicians. Bookkeepers and accountants and people like that, and they tested me, and I didn't test well, and they put me in a remedial math class. And somewhere, I believed them for many, many years. Oh, I'm bad at this. I bought into it, but that's not the truth of who I am. My grandfather, he didn't have an extended experience with going to school, but you could say, hey, Zeta, how much is 1,025 times 57? And he can give you the answer without a piece of paper. That's where I come from. So, our dominant thoughts, emotions, assumptions, expectations are the lens or that stained glass in which we experience our life. See, that's interchangeable. You want a different color, pick a different color. You want a different outcome in your life, you have to choose a different belief about yourself. Ernest Holmes says, there, through the door of our own thought, we enter into the universal consciousness, into a complete realization of life and truth, of love and beauty. And as we sit in the silence of our own souls and listen, it will be the greatest thing we ever do. That just sings to my soul. So again, different colors. Imagine wearing different colored glasses. Consciousness functions in the same exact way. So the invitation is not to try to control circumstances. People, I know I try to control them. It really doesn't work. It's about viewing them through a consciousness for which you want in your life. So let me go back to yesterday. There I am, and there are all kinds of people that show up at protests. Some of them are pretty pissed off, and they like to yell really loud. And some of us are mad, but we're there to create a world that's filled with love and understanding. And we do it in a different way. So when I walk into a situation like that, that's what I bring to it. That's what the singing resistance brings to it. We bring a different vibratory field rather than going there to yell and scream about what we don't want. We go there to sing into existence the world that we want to live in. It's so palpable. It's so powerful. So, embodiment. I've been around these teachings for close to 30 years now. Wow. Am I that old? I guess so. Mom, it means you're old too. She doesn't look it though, does she? She's going to be mad at me for pointing her out. So close to 30 years. When I first got into it, I tried to understand it from here up. Right? So here I am, and how many of you have read any Ernest Holmes at all? Most of you, a lot of you. It's not that easy to read. He wrote it in the 1920s. Yes. And the way it's written isn't that palpable, especially for modern day mystics like us. It's very patriarchal. But he got it. He gets it. So there I am trying to understand it from his perspective, and I'm doing the best I can, and yet my life is changing because I'm understanding the basics. What I think is the seed. The power within me, the presence in me is the law that makes it happen, and the manifestation is going to grow. Just those basics change your life. But what I was missing was being able to really embody these teachings wholly. And that's why I love Dr. Sue Morter's work so much, because she's all about embodiment. In other words, we don't have just this mind, we have our heart, and in our heart, there's a mind in our heart, you guys. Burnell was talking about that in our book study this morning, Heart Math Institute. You can look them up. They've done some profound work about studying the mind portion of our heart. You see, if I was going to continue on this path and try to understand, I'm sure I would have gotten ahead. But the moment I bumped into Dr. Sue and realized and recognized that I needed to and I wanted to embody the teachings wholeheartedly, in other words, not just live them from a talking sense of living these things, you know, like, okay, maybe I might be pointing some of you out, coming on a Sunday but not doing the work in between Sundays. Like you can read and you can come on Sunday and you can have fellowship, but if you're not really living and breathing this work, like Burnell, I know you live and breathe this every day. I can sense it in your energy, in your words, in how you speak to us and where you come from. There's a difference. Embodiment matters. The first movement toward freedom is awareness, but we cannot transform what remains unconscious. When we observe our reactions without judgment, we begin to reclaim our power. So, I'm going to go back to yesterday. Could I have bought into the yelling and screaming that happened there? It was actually very organized, I'll have to say that. It was very organized. There were a lot of communities that were there to speak up. And yet there were the police and the fire trucks and the paddy wagon and the recording. Mel, did you notice the recording? There was a recording on the grass where we were that said, "You're being watched. We're watching you. You're on private property." And anyway, could I have bought into that and gotten to a fearful place about, what am I doing here? Yes, of course I could have gone there. But I know that there's something bigger in me that's calling me to use my voice and speak out. The gift is embodying these teachings and understanding that I am a being of light and love, that I am a peaceful warrior, that's my work, that's my purpose, that's how I want to show up. That's how I want to be in this world and make a difference. So, I want to share a few practices with you before we get to our prayer time. Here are some practices you can do on a daily basis. First of all, I want you to notice your inner state of consciousness, not the fleeting thoughts. Notice what's creating in your life over and over again. What are those things that you're noticing? Are you waking up and you're pissy without even getting out of bed? Are you out in the world wondering why people are in your way? Instead of thinking, I'm here to be a beneficial presence on this planet. Before changing any situation, you have to notice your consciousness. Notice what you're bringing to this, where it's coming from. Secondly, embodiment. Embody your wholeness. So a little Dr. Sue work, because it's our book of the month. Basically, none of us are broken. We have circuitry issues. We are energy beings. And sometimes circuits are not connecting. We talked about that. Renelle said, when you have a fuse that's blown, some of us have blown fuses, right? And what happens when that fuse is blown? Things don't work very well, do they? So you have to come home through breath work. Come home through your spiritual practices. Come home through your yoga. Come home through your walking in nature. Embody what is yours to be. Thirdly, practice spiritual vision. Look for the divine presence expressing in every circumstance, even if it's at a protest, even if it's maybe you got into a fender bender. Life really is for us. Everything that happens, everything even the hard stuff. It's trying to get our attention. Trying to get our attention for us to show up as the magnificence that we are. See, there's a collective energy and vibration that we can do together with this work and serve humanity. Imagine if everybody yesterday showed up as that peaceful presence. We're not quite there, but I tell you what, I felt safe. I felt heard. I felt inspired being out there in that 100-degree heat. Yeah, I know. My friends in Vegas, my family and people in Phoenix, Ricardo, are probably saying, that's nothing, 100 degrees. It felt like something out there. I want you to remember this. A mirror never argues with what's standing before it. It only reflects back what is. If you have a question about where you are in your consciousness, look what is reflecting back at you. That's all you have to do. If you're willing to see it and sit with it and do some of these practices, that's all I ask of you. I want to move us into some prayer time. I also want to acknowledge our practitioners. See, our practitioners not only took classes to be your prayer practitioners, but they took classes so that they could take classes. It's typically anywhere from 3 to 5 years of taking classes to become a prayer practitioner. They are the people here that hold the consciousness of this community. So they're always working, but they're here today to pray with you individually. So prayer practitioners, go ahead and stand up around the room. And this is how we're going to work it. I'm going to start the prayer with a couple of steps. And then I'm going to invite you to go to one of these prayer practitioners and receive your own prayer. Now, we can't do long prayer requests, but everybody in this room, if that's what you want, a prayer, come and get it. Because this is their gift to you. This is our gift to you. So as we begin by just having so much gratitude for this beautiful warm day and this room that is air conditioned, grateful for these beautiful souls that said yes to this philosophy and teaching, wanting to be prayer practitioners. Grateful to know that there is only one. It doesn't matter what you call it, folks. Whether you call it God, Goddess, oneness, allness, Jehovah, Hashem, the way, universe, light, energy, source, one. This oneness is everywhere. In every being, it's in every mountain, it's in every animal and blossom and bloom, drop of water, grain of sand. Every mountain and boulder. It's everywhere in everything. And because I know, and I claim that is so, I know that I am one and the same as the one, as we all are. We can never be separate from that which we are. We are deep consciousness, love. We are light in form, in these body forms. And because I know that truth, I claim and know whatever your prayer request is will be heard. So I invite you to go to a prayer practitioner and ask for your prayer request. This prayer time. I'm going to end with the last couple of steps of affirmative prayer. First of all, great gratitude and thanksgiving for answered prayer. Because before you even came to speak to the practitioner, the universe oneness, allness, said yes, already said yes to your request. Yes, it is done now. There's no waiting in God's time. It's done now. How thankful I am for answered prayer. How thankful I am for this technology that we call affirmative prayer, affirming our birthright, what is ours to do, to be, to have, to express. So knowing that it's already done, it's already done. We get to surrender these spiritual laws, this powerful prayer time that we created together. We get to surrender it into the law, knowing it is done. It's done well. It's done now. And we anchor this together by saying, and so it is. Amen. Ashe. Thank you again, our beautiful music team, for anchoring us in that
some
beautiful
love.
sound
Yes.
behind. And it's that time that we get to practice another spiritual practice, and we call it circulation. And this is when we get to share our abundance. And what I want to say is that I'm grateful. There's many of you that sit in this room that just give automatically every month, and I'm one of them. I don't bring a check to put in the basket. I just give automatically. It just makes it easier that way. So if you're one of those people, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, online folks that watch us every week, that support this community and everything that we do in ways that are really becoming quite powerful, like with Spark, our inaugural speaker series that's happening in August. It's because of people like us in this room and online that support this community, that allows us to have such an amazing event being manifested. So thank you, Burnell. Let's bless this offering by outstretching our heart through our hands and repeating after me. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so blessed. We know, as we give, it comes back. Multiplied abundantly. We are so blessed. And so it is.
All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. Light up of the grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. I've been set free, I'm released. I've been set free, I'm released. Burden of my past has gone away at last. I've been set free, I'm released. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. Light up the rays shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me.
Let's hear some more from that wonderful nature's mystic, the incredible Burnell Washburn.
This community is so kind and so loving. I appreciate you guys so much. I just ran up the stairs like as fast as I could, and it was like perfect timing, so I'm catching my breath. So, tomorrow I'm leaving to go share my music all the way across the country. and I'm going to go see some dear soul family. And so throughout my music travels, I've been blessed to just meet so many amazing people. And I think a lot of us come from families where we felt like the black sheep, felt like the rainbow sheep. I'm like the psychedelic rainbow unicorn of my family. And it can feel lonely sometimes. And until we start putting our authentic expression fully out there and allowing ourselves to just be who we are, because who we are is perfect, whole, and complete, always. And if we courageously share that with the world, rather than trying to fit in some type of box or mold, and we just let ourselves be us, that's when we attract our soul family, and we meet like-hearted, like-minded, beautiful beings that are on a similar frequency. So throughout all my music travels, I've been blessed to just meet so many amazing communities, like this one, where I'm like actual dear friends in rooms like this all across the planet exist, where I feel safe, I feel supported, I feel loved, I feel connected. I feel like there's opportunities for me to give and serve and share my gifts. And there's also enormous opportunities for me to receive and learn and grow and get the support and the guidance that I need on my path. So this song is a blessing to all of the soul family coming together, and for everybody to feel like they have family, that they have connection, that they have community, people that they genuinely care about, that can look after each other. Because there is only one being, and so there's only one appropriate way to treat everybody, and that's with the love that you want to give yourself. This is a blessing to all the soul family. It's called Eagles. The Golden Age prophecy said that the eagle and the condor would fly together. North and South America is happening now. Spirit of the eagle, infinity, soaring high from the ether to the earth, the water, wind, and fire, so alive, feeling the strength of the animals, watercolor paint strokes, rainbows, and waterfalls, so divine. Open the heart and let it shine, for the blessed resurrection, ascension into the light. Good morning, beautiful day to wake up, observing from the infinite space we take up. Cut the cords and absorb light that's all surrounding. With love and compassion we rise as one family. It's all just a dream, who's dreaming and who's asking. It's love overflowing, the spirit is everlasting. Roots from the tree of life are growing ripe. Every moment is a brand new chance to move righteous. Roots from the tree of life are growing ripe. Every moment is a brand new life. And we're free to fly with the highest, shine with the brightest, be all of us. Like the eagle and condor, we soar. Soul family, let's fly. Yeah. With the spirit of the river, we flowing into the sea, unfolding and beholding the holiest mystery. Like eagles, seeing the vision and flying free. It's a beautiful life to just be. Grand rising, welcome to infinite pure love. We living a dream, blissfully lifting the earth up. Pachamama, beautiful place to wake up with the power of the whole universe within us. Tune into the loving is unconditional. There's nothing you could ever do to stop the love from loving you. Tune into the loving is unconditional. Yeah. Flowers from the seeds we planted and now in full bloom. Howling wolves singing with freedom under the full moon. Owls in the tree of light we see at night. Through little birds singing everything gon' be alright. And we free to spread our wings. Let our souls sing. The one being shining so bright. With the eagle and condor we soar. The golden age is here now. Peace and prosperity, richest blessings.
Burnell Washburn. Awesome. Those lyrics go by so fast, but I I let my ears become a sponge. Beautiful. And thank you, Reverend Cindy. That was a wonderful, wonderful talk. Yeah, look at your life. That's how you are? No. That's how I used to look at it. One of the things that came to me was we have tendencies, those things that we naturally lean into, not more subconsciously. And if we can take time to pay attention to those tendencies, and one of the greatest freedoms we have is to re-choose, choose and re-choose, we can change our life. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that Spark experience. There's flyers out in the lobby. I encourage you to take one or two and put them up in a public space, a community center, a library. Yes, this is going to be a wonderful celebration for us, but we, a lot of people in Utah don't have any idea who Dr. Michael Reverend Beckwith is. Let's give them that experience. Invite them. Make a personal invitation. This is one of the greatest opportunities we've ever had in this city. Reverend Dr. Michael Bernard Beckwith, and Christiane Turner, and Megan Silito, and Charles Holt in the same place. Wow. So allow yourself that opportunity. I want to acknowledge, and we are so honored to have Mike and Ruth Smith here from the Holiday Interfaith Group. Thank you so much for being here. Beautiful souls, beautiful people. Remember, practitioners are available after service. If you'd like to have a prayer, they'll be available across the hall. Enjoy the sunshine, but not too much. Moderation. All right, let's stand and sing our closing song.